How you doing, people? Boxing up saws today. I had one little one, minor repair I had to do for a local guy, and we got him taken care of. Extorqued them locks. So we got past the locks. Got to readjust the saw. A lot of people have been asking about, well, where's Buckenstock? Well, it's in Michigan, just across the border from Indiana. I have it on my computer, but I don't have the address or anything. You go to Buck and Billy's website, you'll get all the information, details, and everything for Buckenstock. Hope to see a bunch of you there. I've had quite a few email me or mention in comments you're going to be there. You walk right up to me. We'll have a talk. I think it's going to be great fun. I just love it. I really do. I'm not going to be taking any more saws from here till after Buckenstock. If you got something you want built, understand more than likely it's not going to be even started until after Buckenstock. If I get some of my own projects done, I'll start them, and I'll let you know. But right now, I think I better concentrate on business at hand on this. Boy, that was a really nice shout out that Buckin gave on this morning's video to. Well, to me, I really thank you a lot for that. And but to Dominant Saw in Vermont, there, Bill's a good guy. He listens to you. I like doing business with people that listen to you and pays attention. That's part of being a good, brilliant conversationist, is being a good listener first. That's important. I'm going to show you a little something. Jonathan, buddy, this is the way you shipped it, so that's the way I'm going to ship it back, but don't handle it or top break. I asked you to do that because it was easier. Don't look like the same saw, does it? Isn't that nice? Oh, geez, we even found a new sticker in a drawer. Got you a new sticker. I couldn't have that extra ripped up old sticker on this ship this out. And then, of course, we got the Iron Horse stuff. You see that little blue one there up in the corner? On a saw, that's mine. Little horse there. You guys have got used to this. Okay, this has been worked with. It's got scratches and one thing and another. I try to clean them up. When you ship a saw, get the oil and the gas out. I even rinse the oil tank out with just a little bit of chainsaw gas, dump it, vent it, and blow a little air in it. Stuff it, 2-3 paper towels, 1 or 2, whatever you can get in the gas tank and oil tank. It absorbs any vapors, And if there's a little something left, it absorbs that too. Just remember to pull them out. Now, when you get these saws, a lot of times they'll start a little hard first time because there's nothing in the fuel system nowhere. We can't ship that way. It's got to be clean, and it is. What do you think of that little video of this saw? That was a tough old piece of wood. The grain went like this in that wood because of the way the tree grew, and it had a big knot. It was right next to a big knot, so it was. Well, anytime when that grain is straight, they cut pretty nice. Anything that's been down very long, that looked like that had been down a couple years. There was some stain on the outside, but that's not rot. That was still hard. Pine normally don't cut hard, but I knew that one would be, so I made a good video. I don't try to make your saws on videos look like they're freaking stupid, crazy, and sharpen the crap out of a chain so that, they look really fast. I just show average chains, average conditions, what you're going to get. But the one thing that I didn't know till early this morning, and I had to freaking laugh about this. I used your decompressor because it has a nice snap to it. I want them to close. I don't want them to go in and out. And what was funny about that? The whole time we was running that, and I was happy. I just plain, I know what that wood is, what type of chain was on that. I was really happy with what's going on there because I said, wow, that's really going to get big gains. Old Jared, he said the same thing to me after the video. He said, wow, that's something else. And Decompressor was in. That's with the decompressor in. And it was cutting. Well, that's a first for me. Never had that happen. What a pleasant surprise, huh? But I'm going to tell you something right now. Jonathan, when you run that, give that a little time, see if that clears up. That must have been that way already. If I had another decompressor, I just throw it in. I got a couple of them Chinese ones. You'd hate me if I put one of them in there. They work and then they don't. And one thing, you know, it. So yeah, I was running with a partial loss of compression, which is amazing. You know, this is. That's got a bunch. I mean, that's with the decompressor out. So Jonathan, when you start it, just pull that decompressor out if it ain't already. If it gives you a problem, get a hold of me. I'll send you one as soon as I got some ordered. They're just not in. I'm not going down local dealer and fight with him about them. You know, they're just that way. I'm going to show you something. I had a guy about 3-4 years ago, logger, brought saws in. One thing or the other. Well, he come in, he picked saw up, and I had to do pretty much total rebuild. And he says, he got mad at me. He said, Harvey, that ain't my saw. He said, that ain't one. He said, my top cover is cracked. He says, this and that, you know, round it went. Well, at the time, I had a lot of little parts left around, and I'd seen the guy a lot. So I went ahead and cleaned up what I could clean up, and I think I put a starter cover on is what it was, and an air cleaner cover off a used saw. And you dial them up a little bit, you don't get carried away. And he got a little adamant. He says, that ain't my dang saw. He said, I'll guarantee you that ain't my saw. I said, my saw didn't look that good. He said, what did you do? Why you trade saws with me? I said, I didn't. I didn't at all. I'll tell you what I do. I use a mild detergent, like Dawn dish liquid and water, and clean them. And then I spray them down, believe it or not, with glass cleaner. And do it again. And when I get that clean, of course, you put stickers on before you do anything else. I use this stuff. Yeah, I know, that's for your automobile plastic and make your frickin' headlights look new again. That's what the claim is. I don't know how good it works for that. Never tried it. But I'm going to tell you what it does with chainsaws. Put a little dab of that on your towel. I use Bounty towels. They don't leave lint either. And so when you're inside these saws, you don't want all like lint and stuff in them. Bounty towels is it. Yeah, I spend the money on Bounty. You know, that and cheap toilet paper. Boy, don't buy cheap toilet paper. You're behind a thank you. You know, but yeah, that's really does a nice job. You know, and then you just rub it in like wax. It's got a pumice or something in it almost. Feels like. So all that deep scratches where it holds the dirt, you just rub. You just keep rubbing with it in there. Any place where you see discoloration or thing other, you'd be surprised how good you can get old plastic to look. Even if it's scratched to crap, if it's clean and shiny, they look nice. You know, we didn't have this way back. That's something that's maybe they had it. I just didn't know what it was. But yeah, I like that new sticker. I really do. Jonathan, I got an 8-tooth ring sprocket on this. I got a feeling you might be able to pull that. I'm gonna put a 7-tooth in the box. I'll fasten it to something with, on the saw probably or something. If it doesn't pull that good, just put 7-tooth on. And then when you get smaller wood, you can run the 8-tooth. You got plenty of saw here. You really do. I sent you an email earlier on how to adjust it. It's real simple. These ones I do with the X-Torque carburetor, 1.5 is where you start on your low and high jet. Okay, that's safe. And then you just kind of work from there, you know. The old ones you did 1 to 1.25. A lot of people started 1.25 because that just seemed to work pretty good. And I had some questions earlier a few days ago. No, I haven't got back to my comments. I'm barely able to get my emails done right now. But I want to show you something. I want to explain a few things because I didn't make it very clear, and that's my bad. Clarity's where it's at, man. these little aluminum intake holders that hold your throttle cable are for $372 only. Okay, they're a Hulsiforma part, and you can get them for the 370, not the X-Torque. They're different. Nope, can't use it for the X-Torque. Just a regular common 372. And Wolf Creek chainsaw, that's where you get them, which I told you how to find them. You just Google Wolf Creek saw shop. And one thing, you guys are on board with the dominant stuff already. If you ain't, go back and watch the video that says dominant. You'll understand what's going on there. That's all they're for. Non-X-Torque, 372, nothing else. Be nice to have them for everything else. Maybe they make them. I don't know. Maybe I better check. I might be lying to you, and I don't mean to. Now, another thing is the dominant piston is right at this moment is only available for the Husqvarna 372. All right? I know you can get the bearings, the ceramic bearings, if you want to fool with them. Be cautious when you put them in if you do. Follow directions closely. And they're good bearing. I know there's people on the forum say they ain't. Don't chip them. If you chip them, didn't know it, start saw, run it, it'll run a while, and then they fail. But you'll know if you chip them. Just be careful. Okay, we can't get a dominant for a 288 or nothing like that at this point. Maybe down the road things will change. But this is what if you want a dominant piston saw, you got to have a 372. It can be an X-Torque. We just put the old style cylinder on and intake, and away you go. And then you got a regular saw, non-X-Torque. And makes a great saw. Saws that are going out west, I don't bother with this. But when they go down south, and sometimes I just do it anyway, is I do this little muffler mod, okay? That clears that chain brake. It puts the sawdust out. I got to get the heat out of the saw, okay? But I've got to have enough back pressure for it to want to run good new wood. And this is what I do. It's all it is a piece of inch OD thin wall pipe. It's about 3/4. You can use 5/8, 3/4, 13/16, whatever you got. Just pop your little hole in there. Weld your top up. See that? Yeah, weld your top up. A lot of people are buying them aftermarket ones that's got that little tiny tube that sticks up right here. And, oh, here's one right here. Yeah. They're $10. Well, you got to cut that tube off and get that in there. Well, you end up with this spot right in here. You gotta weld a little bit and one thing and the other, but that's $10. You could braze this. You can weld it with a MIG, do whatever you want. And they hold up quite well. Jonathan, this is going in today's mail, 2 o'clock. Let me know how you're making out. Got any questions? Feel free. Same thing with the rest of you guys. Anybody that's got a saw coming, today's the day it's going out. If it's done, next, I got to finish Dan Worley's saw. I'm not going to cover the next couple saws a lot. I'll just put about a little bit. Because I really got to get this stuff taken care of, and you want your saws, and I know it, and I want you to have them. And so I probably won't show video of Dan Worley's saw in the wood. You already seen this one. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. Other than we're going to probably not have the decompressor in. Ain't that something? I started running chainsaws about 10 years old. Of course, they didn't have decompressors. They just pulled like crazy. And I've never had that happen in my life. I've had the decompressors fail where they just leaked, and you see a little oil around them. That's sure sign when you see oil around the cylinder. Right there, there's a decompressor. And but this got quite a snap to it. That may work or may not. If it does, Jonathan, we'll either get you when they come in. I'll just mail you one, or you go to your local shop and pick one up. A socket slides, a deep well socket just slides over. They screw right out. It's no big issue. And of course, they might not never do it again. I don't know. But I'd already went too far. I didn't want to restart it and find out. Okay. There's probably a lot more I want to say, but I want to get this one up for you. Buck and stock. September 6th, 7th, 8th. I know it's in Michigan. Be there. I'm talking to you. Mike Yo-Yo, you're coming next year, buddy. All right? You just know that, right? There's a bunch of you I really expect to see, and I'm happy about it. I'm damn happy. I'm proud to get to know all of you. And the more you put in the comments, the more I get to know you. That's my entertainment in the morning. I grab my cup of coffee and I read the comments, and if somebody put replies and they replies to the replies, man, I'll dig all the way down through all of them. And then I go, yeah, hey, this is cool, you know. It's freaking awesome. What a freaking game. It is so wonderful. And to think for so many years, I don't want no freaking computer. What the hell am I going to do with it? I'm not that guy. No. I fought it and I fought it. And, okay, I caved in. On my terms. We still don't have cable TV in the house or anything like that. My boy got it, but I don't have it. We just got a DVD player, put movies in. I didn't grow up with TV. We never had it here. You couldn't get it. We still don't have cell phone service. You got to go 5 miles up the road. We live in the valley. You don't get none here. They're trying to figure out how to pipe in sunlight yet. Trouble is, this year, what they did is brought the rain with it, and it's been wet. Have a great rest of the day, people. Y'all be good to each other. Leave the good comments. I love y'all. Thank you so much.